Okay, app on the phone switched on. Let's go for a magical mystery tour for a couple of hours. Always concentrate coming down here. You don't know what branches are off. These those down a couple of hours ago. It's steeper than it looks. Okay, we're clear. So the bike just recently had some minor electrical problems. Not the bike itself, but the charger for the phone. And it's still doing it this morning, although we're working now. I think we've got a bit of a dry joint on the fuse. So we'll sort that out later on. Weather looking nice. And there's a bit of cloud in the sky. Not let that bother us. People are sitting out having their 11s. I don't know whether you could see that on the GoPro. But today is perfect weather. It's been kind of hot here recently with 28 degrees. Too hot for doing this, but today, lovely. Have a look at the temperature. Perfect, 74 Fahrenheit. I don't know what it is to you centigrade people. Probably about 18, 19, maybe a little higher. Looks like we've got rain on the hills. Somebody doesn't look used to these roads. They're not really 20-mile-an-hour bends, but hey, oh, now we're lost. Oh, groundhog. Don't know whether you saw that. Feels a little bit better today. I shouldn't really say this, but I hadn't changed the clean the air filter out for about 5 years. It's a K&N, so it's no big deal. It just needed a wash. There was a collection of dead flies and leaves and all sorts of crap in there. So hopefully the bike's breathing a bit better today. Here we have one of the longest roadworks in the world. I don't think we'd get away with this in Europe. Doesn't seem to be any legislation as to how long things take here. This is about 2 years now. Lots of machines lying idle. Don't understand that. They're all costing somebody money. Do a bit, we stop. We do a bit, we stop. Post office here on the left. It's going to get cut off in its prime. And nobody really knows why this is getting done. Unless there's a whole slew of houses planned for the area. The road copes okay most of the time. But hey, the politicians have their own reasons. This is actually the town of Leicester. Our postcode is officially Leicester, but we live on the outskirts. Like your image is frozen on the GoPro app. I'll fix that in a minute or two when I stop for gas. Sorry, petroleum. Never did understand why they called it gas here. There again, I didn't understand a lot of things here. I do understand the Florida rule of not tying your elephants to the lampposts. Sounds odd at first until you realise that a lot of the circuses used to winter down there, and guess they had elephants. Well, I guess the locals didn't want them pulling out of the wall or floor. So there is a reason for that. But gas? Don't know. Light switches going the opposite way? Don't know. Diesel being in the green tube? Don't know. Lots of don't knows. Be careful, speed limit's still 45 and I'm chugging on. that's because I've still got to see the second part of Leicester. It's kind of funny how it's split into two parts. Yeah, I was mistaken where I was. Get some big pea in this jungle juice machine. So I just read an article about premium gas, ultimate gas, regular gas. It seems other than pinking there is no reason to use premium. But I've always used premium. Only about this uses, it seems false economy not to use it. If you're pinking, you're doing damage to your engine. So let's leave it not pinking. Somebody else in a rush. It really is perfect. We'll be up Turkey Creek. Oh, there's plenty of turkeys up there. I think the plan today is to just go up to Hot Springs and then back to Asheville. Breaking his speed records. Everything's beautiful and green. Oh, some beautiful crops there. Looks like tomatoes. Seems kind of funny still to me seeing tomatoes growing out in the wild. I'm more used to seeing rapeseed oil, potatoes, that sort of crop. There's a nice house here on the left. I'm just going to go slowly past it. It's cute and it's empty. Kind of a shame. somebody that actually knows the road. You can always tell when they don't have to touch the brakes much. Oh, spoke too soon. I was going to say all the old guys are out cutting the grass, but I guess I'm getting to be an old guy. Certainly don't feel it. Certainly don't intend acting it. I certainly don't know where that car's turning right to. Listening to Richie Vida, and he was talking about the same issues I've had with the GoPro. He's trying the front mount on the helmet. I don't really like that myself. He's just still got the brick from the GoPro to put somewhere. He's still got sound to link up. I hope he doesn't have the same issue I had with trying to link up a 5-ring microphone. It just doesn't work. And you're not familiar with Richie Vida, that's V-I-D-A, well worth a visit. He's managed to video a few places more than I have, but he's been doing it longer than I have. He used to stop there when Dawn was learning to ride, a Coke, funny place, and definitely banjo players working there. I know, because they sell the videos, DVDs, more tomatoes. So yeah, Vida was talking about the same issues I've been talking about for a while. They don't make these cameras user friendly. And I've noticed that the quality of the videos I've uploaded to YouTube has suddenly dropped off. So I don't know whether it's something I need to investigate or whether it's something with the streaming, or whether it's because I'm a regular user and they limit the bandwidth per month that you upload. Something to look at. So this is a nice flat bit of road. Slight bends but nothing drastic, and then we get to the mountain stage, which is interesting. And eventually we rejoin the I think it's called a Rattler, another road with so many bends in so many miles. Well, that takes us down to Hot Springs. And from Hot Springs I'll take the main roads back. I don't know why, but I always go this particular way. And for some reason it always looks like it's going to rain. over there on the left. Don't see much tobacco these days. I guess most of that comes from Africa. Kinda odd. Don't know whether Africa grew tobacco 100 years, 150 years ago. It does now. Locals tell me that tobacco growing was quite labour intensive, so that's probably the reason we don't see it here much now. Nice old barn there on the left. That's actually getting used. Unfortunately, all these barns are disused, neglected and starting to fall down. I think they call it progress. So now we start on the escarpment. Drop a couple of gears. It's not going to go up here very happily in 6th. On the road, you'll see why I like to ride knobbies nowadays. Quite a lot of loose gravel. With the road bias tyres, I found that it wasn't always the best. No, let me past. I thought he was doing pretty good. So yeah, the road bias tyres don't particularly like the loose chips. They tend to skirt over them. It's a bit like marbles. The knobbies just seem to soak up the stones a lot better. I would never say I was an aggressive rider, but there's nothing worse than hitting them on the bends, and they're always on the bends. Grown up around here. A couple of months since it came up. It wasn't grown up like this. Oh, somebody on the wrong side of the road. A bit cheeky. He's got the cheek to blow the horn. Oh, we're going back on ourselves here. It's a 180. That's okay. We can drop it down to 2nd. Place for a truck to be. Oh, there's a driveway there for somebody's house though. I think that was a leaf sitting on the road, but it looked like a little mouse sat up. Many of you have not ridden the roads of North Carolina. They're wonderful. Not much viewing though. as I've said before, all you get is trees. You've always got to remember, just like that truck back there, people can easily be on the wrong side of the road, so just take it easy. You get the Floridians up here who tend to have two houses, one for the summer down up here and the winter house down there, and they're used to driving on straight roads. When they hit the bends, it's interesting. And here we have a 180, don't know where you picked up in the GoPro again. Oh, somebody's going to stop. Don't know why. Oh, she thinks she has to look left and right. Don't know where she's been. Out into the sunshine, and that's it. We're at the top. I couldn't even afford to put the sun visor down. Gold wing, some female, big bike for a girl. Oh, not a better house of the Beamer. Down there again, lots of abandoned properties. I guess I keep, excuse me, up one side of the escarpment, now I'm going down the other. Been up there, but no outlet. I just guess it goes to the church. If I look particularly aggressive today or what, but the cars all seem to be stopping or slowing down. brake, throttle, foot brake. Classic riding with one finger on the brake. If I ever change brand from BMW, I think I'll miss the link brake system. Even on a bike like this, it's 9 years old, it's wonderful. Of course, it was kind of embarrassing last year when I got towed in for a new battery after she broke down on the roadside, which I still don't understand. But when they took it off the trailer, the first thing the mechanic guy said was, your brake pads are short. And sure enough, I'd been heading up the highway on metal to metal. The back ones kind of wear quick. The proverbial Harley on the road, by the look of it. Let them off, even though they are from North Carolina. Don't want to push them too much, and there's two of them on it. Nice people. So yeah, the battery carry-on was kind of odd, because I started the bike in the morning, rode, I don't know, 10 miles, 8 miles. Was following Dawn, who was still learning. We pulled in for petrol. That was it. Bike wouldn't start. Messed about for a while. Could get it started, but it wouldn't stay running. So I remember the BMW MOA breakdown service, so got them to come out and took it to the dealership. And all that was wrong was a tired battery. Why, when it had been running and started from cold, it wouldn't start? Looks like I've been talking to myself part of the time. The camera looks to have switched itself off, which is a bit of a pain. And the other thing, I don't think I brought any spare batteries. I'm not going to be gone much more than a couple of hours anyway. The other thing that I've noticed, cleaning that air filter out, there's a lot of the pop in the exhaust has gone. Probably the fuel consumption has gone down as well. where you're going and not where you think you're gonna go. Oh! Missed the gear. It's definitely getting hotter. Yep, 79 degrees now. Mr. Popo. Turning area. I don't mind to meet school buses on this road. Not like anywhere else, school buses will come down here. Kids have to go to school. And this is actually too far from the walk. It was bit of a shock to dawn when we were in Scotland, seeing all the school kids walking backwards and forwards to school. See, most of them get transported by cars, buses, which is fair enough when they live away from home. Well, you know, there's a long distance between the school and the home. I'm quite sure that some of them could walk, not too far away. School runs just part of American culture now. It's like apple pie and Thanksgiving and all the rest of it. I was in Walmart yesterday, yeah, and all the back to school stuff's there, which is kind of odd because the UK schools are just out or just getting out. Back to school stuff consists of the usual paper, pens, that sort of stuff, crayons. But then we've got all the hygiene stuff like hand wash and counter sanitizer wipes. It's bizarre. Must be a lot dirtier now than they used to be. Hell, even the supermarket trolleys have sanitising wipes. These roadworks have been on for a while. I don't know what they're doing. There's trees or whether it's surfacing. Could even be subsidence. We've got a lot of storms this year. A lot of trees down, a lot of flash floods. Oh, I was going to say it's always round the bend, but it's not this time. I'll stick the hazards on. So all that waiting there was for nothing, unless the road was actually closed. Yeah, it was closed. love the smell of tar. I wonder how many squads like that are out in the US today. Probably thousands. What, 200-300 years ago the country hadn't been discovered, and now there's, I don't know how many million miles of road. I thought it said 43 million. Some ridiculous figure. Now you'd look after that lot. So the hot springs, yep, just like it says on the can, hot springs. A lot of my co-workers go down. I'm not going to say too much about what goes on in the hot springs, but clothing is optional, I'm told, and I don't know if it's room or bath or cubicle or number 2 is supposed to be the nicest one. So if you're passing this way and you fancy relaxing, as I said, I've not been. I'm told it's entertaining, pleasant. I don't know whether they do the rock massage and all that other fancy stuff or what goes on. The place itself is a bit like Strathpeffer in Scotland. It's a place that once was but isn't so much now. And I suppose people use the jacuzzis at home for what people came here for. Nashville, it was grown up on the... God, this car's slow. Nashville, it was grown up on the back of TV sufferers. And now they've gone antibiotics and stay at home. Oh, let me pass, good. Corner. Hell, boulders in the road there. Over. Nice tree on the left there, weeping willow. And that's us in the town. Smoky Mountain Diner. As I said, not a lot here. I'm not going to hang about. There ain't no point. The Dorland Bell Institute. I don't know what that was. I don't remember the river, but it's kind of pretty. Ruby old Harleys. Camping. Resort and spa. 32 miles, and that's where I'm heading. There's the main river, the French Broad. Come on, you scraggy buggers. Go on. Stop here for a couple of minutes because I've not been. Pretty. So I'm not going to go far down here. Bullet Road. This kudu weed takes over everything. I don't know what this is. Church, probably. Adventure churches. Yep. Well, what's coming up here? Main road on the other side, it probably links up. Tennessee. Drive like your kids live here. Okay, dried up swimming pool.